What is up? Welcome back to the Lux Saga live stream. My name is Jacob. Good to be back, my friends. Man, past few days I've actually been getting kind of sick, so don't feel the best, but we had our caffeine. We're good to go. We can do what we want to do for as long as we can. Tom decided to ping the bot in the other chat, so it stayed over there. Just kidding. Technically wasn't his fault, but I even staggered the streams. So the vertical stream would be first and the bot would be in there, and then I made sure to go public on the other stream. I don't know. At this point, I have no idea what to do. I guess I have to wait maybe until Streamlabs releases a way to move the bot on a multi-stream. I really don't know. We'll continue to try in different ways. I'll try over the weekend, but we'll figure it out, guys. We will have the bot in the main chat here in just a second. So I'll probably just close down the vertical stream here in a second. We'll just do main stream the whole time, but we're going to figure it out, okay? We are gonna have the vertical stream usually. If we have problems on Fridays, we'll make sure it's in the main chat just because of the giveaway scenario. But guys, first off, we had a crazy amount of new Hodl gang members that joined up before today's stream. You gotta love it. Francis Lloyd report, welcome to the Hodl gang. Appreciate you being here. They're locking in 5 entries on today's $300 giveaway. If you're just a regular subscriber, you only get 2 entry, or you only get 1 entry. But if you join the Hodl gang right now, you do get 5 entries instead of 1 entry. So I wanted to go back and see our other Hodl gang members as well that have just joined. We had a few today. Miguel as well. Forum, Mata, welcome guys. Appreciate you being here. Happy Hodl gang. Appreciate it. Hodl gang to the chat though. And let's get it. Guys, if you are in the vertical format of the stream, you know what I'm gonna do? I wonder if I could do. Man, not feeling the greatest right now. I wonder if I could. Yeah, that's a tough one. I do have to unlist it, but it's just a weird scenario on the bot. I wish the bot, would understand where it needs to go. At some point, maybe we'll be able to get it into the right place. But for now, I'm just going to unlist the other stream. Guys, if you're in the vertical stream, make sure you go to the other stream, okay? If you want to be a part of the giveaway, make sure you go to the other stream right now. I'm going to put in the link. You might not be able to click the link, but if you can, just follow that link or just go to the desktop. Sorry, go to the YouTube profile and join via that link as well. So you should see it on the main YouTube. If you're joining in, you're in the vertical format, go to the horizontal format if you want to be a part of today's giveaway. I'm linking it right now. And we're going to get to the giveaway here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and pin this as well. So you'll see the bot jump over in just a second, guys. But, man, what a day. A lot of people freaking out, right? A lot of people freaking out. Of course, Bitcoin drops 2%. People go nuts. But I will say the overall markets are down today due to some, potential war fears. And that's always going to be a fear. I was going to look at our Twitter as well as, U.S. inflation expected to rise 3.1% from 2.9. Guys, if you want current updates and market conditions and funny memes, stuff like that, throughout the day, make sure you go and follow our Twitter. Also, if you see this one, make sure you retweet it because that one's hilarious. One of our best memes we've posted in a while. But overall, guys, yeah, some interesting war fears coming out, hitting the news. We just got to keep a close eye on it and continue from there. As we wait for that bot to come back, I think it will here in a second. Let's see here, Twitter. But make sure you follow that Twitter, and then we're gonna get to the giveaway here in just a second and get going on that. But that being said, if we start off with the let's see. We're going to start off with the Bitcoin predictions. Yesterday we had more. Remember, this week was a little bit different. We had a lot more points this week than we have before. So there you go. I made 3 music about Hodl gang. It's in my channel. Watch them. They're all free. LOL. Okay, I'll go check it out, man. Maybe we'll check it out on stream. That'd be lit. I wear my red shirt today. It doesn't really fit the overall vibe, but I figured it'd be in work with the idea, or with Bitcoin being down today and the rest of the market as well. But guys, I think it's time we do our Bitcoin predictions, and then we'll do the giveaway starting here in just a little bit. But let's go ahead and get that Bitcoin predictions in, starting with the price of $68,041. If you can think it's be more or less than $68,041, make sure you type an exclamation more or less to put in your Bitcoin predictions. You do get 100 points added to your profile if you're correct by the end of the week. If you're a top 10 point getter, as you can see, if you type an exclamation top right now, you'll see who is in the top 10 already. But if you are in the top 10, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 on Monday, just being a loyal member of the channel or just a loyal viewer. So we really appreciate you guys. Want to give you guys a chance to rank up and have a better odds to claim $100. But other than that, today is our $300 giveaway. If you're a Hodl gang member, by clicking that join button next to the Luxago logo, you get 5 entries versus everybody else that gets 1 entry. So make sure you join the Hodl gang. It's literally $1 to join up. If you have YouTube Premium, you also get it for free. So while we're waiting on you guys to put in your Bitcoin predictions, let's go ahead and pull up the Pepe wheel. Everybody say good morning, Pepe. How you doing? Pepe here is the overall director of the channel. What he does is he holds all of y'all's suggestions and then picks them as we go over them, okay? So starting off, if you guys want anything specific analyzed today, throw it in the chat. I'll throw it on the Pepe wheel, and let's get it. We're definitely going to go over Bitcoin. We're definitely going to go over all of the majors, some of the trades we've been in as well. We hit another TP on BNB, so great job on that. I've seen Matic a few times here, so we'll go over Matic. Matic. Let me get the other music up here just a second. And we're going to get cranking. Man, I'm so stuffed up. Okay. My whole house is sick right now. Just annoying. Okie dokie. There we go. All right. Matic, ICP. I saw ICP a few times from Fam. We'll do ICP. What else we got? Tia, XEM on no from Alex. Did you short FTM, Jacob? Don't tell me it's set up. Nah, not until the end of today. We got 6 hours left. I can't short until the candle closes. We'll talk about it. BNB. We're going to go over BNB because we did end up closing out. I know Punk Cheddar wants BCH again. It just depends on BCH here. BCH breaking down. Yep, we pretty much called that move down. Vet, interesting. I haven't seen Vet in a minute from sort of. Vet on the board. What else we got? Avalanche. Man, we didn't go over Avalanche yesterday, I don't think. Avalanche coming back down as well. We talked about this potentially retracing because it did break that previous structure point. We can go over Avalanche. It's always an easy one to do. We might have gone over Avalanche yesterday, actually. Link. I like seeing Link up there. Did Link finally make a move down or something? Probably down. Link's a good one. Let's talk about Link. MD, we're doing the giveaway here on YouTube, but in the other YouTube stream. You're in the vertical stream right now. Make sure you go to our YouTube profile and you click the other stream. You're going to see the main chat there, okay? Gala, Solana, we're going to go over. Come on, I can be better before. Come on, man. Man, I'm so stuffed out. This driving me nuts. But I'm here, guys, okay? Even when I'm sick, I'm here streaming for you, so you're welcome. INJ just probably won't be as crazy as I was yesterday. I was feeling good yesterday. Oh, no, I need to look at INJ. A lot of these obviously have moved quite a bit, but INJ just broke that lower structure. FTM, we're going to probably... Yeah, we'll talk about FTM. I'll just put it on the board, actually. It's a good idea. FTM is on the board. Gala. We talked about Gala yesterday. LTC, we have only gone over, I think, once this week. Everything is just going to be kind of down today. LTC, meh. Filecoin's a good one. Golly, dude, my nose. But I'm here. I appreciate it. Balls and Kakinu. Okay. Jeezers. All right. STX from Wardo. We went over that the other day. It is retesting. Still in that bearish trend. 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, Do I buy Bitcoin right now? I buy Bitcoin every week. That's my suggestion. Buy it every week. Start investing. Comp. 2 people have said comp now. Let's talk about comp. I know that went crazy recently. Competitive, brother. Ape from Jockey. Jockey, one of our day ones. I haven't done Ape in a while. Isn't Ape a meme coin? Or is that a different one? I don't know. This one looks weird. Ape looks a little weird. It's just so. Oh, Uni could be good because of the lawsuit deal. How's Uni doing? Coming off that high. Maker. Ooh, we haven't done Maker either. Uni, meh. Maker's not bad. Maybe Uni. Let me go back to Uni. Uni, retested highs. Yeah, I mean, the problem is everything's kind of down. I see Velo twice. Velo from 2 different people, one being a Hodl gang member. Wait, is it Velodrome Finance? I'm assuming it's that, not this one. Is it Velodrome Finance, this one right here on Coinbase? Tell me real quick. I'm assuming it's this one. Why is everything so down? Come on, guys. We're acting like we haven't seen red before. TRX. I think we just talked about whether or not we can do TRX. TRX wasn't one. TRX on the board. This guy wanted an XEM SHIB and LPT. Let me see here. XEM. It just depends, man. XEM, man. This is just 4 cents. We won't do XPM. SHIB. No, not SHIB. Maybe LPT. LPT's not bad. Alright, guys. First 2 people. We're on the last one. First 2 people to put in the same ticker, we'll put it on the board, okay? I'm not taking a meme coin today, though. Sorry. If I was feeling better, I'd take a meme coin. Not taking it. No, Dame. Cut it out. Nope. Not happening. We did balls yesterday. We even looked at it for like 2 seconds. FLM. INJ. I think INJ's on the board, isn't it? No, it's not. Tia. Let me look at Tia. Oh, yeah. ARB could be a good one. I saw a few people asking about it earlier. ARB is not bad. Dailies just keeps coming down. The ARB structure is pretty broken down. OP, I haven't seen that one in a minute. I don't think we went over that I think once this week. Everything's breaking down. INJ. No, we're not doing balls. I told you. We're not doing balls. I'm sorry. Velo Big Get. Okay. I saw 2 people say that earlier. So you want like actual. Oh, yeah. You want the Velodrome. Yeah. You want Velodrome. That's what you want, I'm assuming. Yeah. That's the same logo. So what on guys, we might do this one. This one's interesting. I haven't looked at this one. We're gonna do Velodrome. I like it. Because remember before that there was 2 people showing Velodrome. We're gonna do Velodrome. We'll make sure we get that right though. Yeah, I got you. 40. I saw a few people asking for that earlier, so I know we talked about that, but I just wanted to make sure we got the right ticker symbol because there's always a multiple. All right, let me take off Pepe. I'm not listening to Dave today because he wanted balls. Goodness gracious. All right, y'all had your chance to put in your Bitcoin predictions. I'm closing them down right now. So if you missed it, you missed it. Sorry. About 41 entries. Great job if you got it. Again, I'm gonna go over Bitcoin predictions because, guys, that's super important if you do want to win. By the way, if you want a chance to win $100, a lot better chance to win $100. Those Bitcoin predictions are important because if you have the top 10 most points, if you type an exclamation top, you'll see top 10. You'll have a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 on Monday. So that's just coming in, being a viewer every week, and then just hanging out with us, right? But that being said, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. For the, we'll bring up the base. Okay, so once we hit 1 hour today, I'm going to flip the bot over to the other stream so we can give, people coming through a chance to enter the giveaway. And then at the end of the stream, we'll flip it back when we pick, okay? We're at about 20 minutes right now. So let's go ahead and get this giveaway started, guys. If you, one more time, guys, if you want 5 entries to today's giveaway, you have to join the Hodl gang. You just hit the join button on the main YouTube channel. You just click YouTube, you go to our main channel here, okay? And you click, there should be a join button like right here below or next to the logo. Click the join, or even down here, see it right there? Click that join button. Or it's at the bottom of this live stream. You'll see join. You get 5 entries joining the Hodl gang. It's literally $1 to join. You get 5 extra entries every single week. It's not just one time. You get it every single week. So make sure you do that before you enter the giveaway today if you want those 5 entries. Otherwise, you do have to be subscribed to be considered in the giveaway. So in just a second, you're going to see a bot pop up. You can see a bot pop up saying how you enter the giveaway in about 3, 2, 1. Let's get this giveaway started, my friends. Now, you have to type in exclamation 100 if you can be a part of the giveaway. If you're a Hodl gang member, you get 5 entries. If you're not a Hodl gang member, you get 1 entry. All right? But you do have to be subbed, okay? Exclamation 100 is in the chat. When we hit 1 hour today on stream, I'm flipping the bot over to the vertical stream, and we'll go from there. All right, the wheel is filled, my friends. Really quickly, let me double check the Twitter. Biggest part about everything going on, guys, is very geopolitical. There's a fear, you know, potentially another war. You know, it's just, it happens every year. There's always a fear. Every year there's always a fear of war. But I mean, it's a little more serious now just with what's going on. But you can even see here that we posted 6 minutes ago. JP Morgan, CEO, worries geopolitical events may be creating risks that could eclipse anything since World War II. Fed, whatever his name is, Gloosbly. Goodness gracious. What am I reading here, BK? What am I reading, BK? Says tensions in the Middle East are a wild card for inflation. What do you think? Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, make sure if you want current updates on maybe what's there with everything going on in the markets, you go follow our Twitter, okay? What's going on, BK? Ghouls B. Okay, I got it. Ghouls B. Guys, you know me. I'm just a technical analysis guy. I just pay attention on main news events. All right? So, you know, maybe you guys are probably much smarter than me. I'll tell you that. But go ahead and follow our Twitter because there's smarter people running the Twitter than me. I'll tell you that. All right, let's go. Let's go to Bitcoin. I'm here for entertainment. I'm a puppet. Just kidding. Maybe. Actually, the Goolsby is actually in control of me. That's for sure. All right, let's get to Bitcoin before I lose my mind. Okay, into Bitcoin, my friends. Let's get it. Now, I'm going to go live on Instagram. Y'all know the drill. I'm going to go ahead and pause this music and go to our normal music that we had before so we can get cranking because Jacob isn't feeling the best today. But let's go, my friend. Let's go. I will say, though, I have so far predicted AMD dropping pretty well. So I'm excited to see where I end up in the next, hopefully by next week. We'll see. All right, I'm going live on Instagram. What's up, Instagram? How are we doing? Welcome back to the Lux Algo live stream. We're currently live on YouTube right now doing our $300 giveaway on YouTube. If you want to be a part of the $300 giveaway today, you have to go to the YouTube channel, Lux Algo, click on the main stream, the one with the thumbnail. It's the horizontal format of this stream, and you have to enter to win the giveaway there. You also, if you want to be considered for the giveaway, you have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that sub button before you enter, as well as if you want 5 entries instead of 1, you can join the Hodl Gang on YouTube. It's literally $1. You get 5 entries for every single $300 giveaway on Fridays. So it's literally $1. You have YouTube Premium. You get it for free as well. So join the Hodl Gang if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys. Let's get it going, my friends, into Bitcoin analysis right now. Today, we've had a red day. Red day across the entire markets, right? Everybody's freaking out. Oh, my goodness. Bitcoin's down 2%. What should I ever do? Right? You know, we were like that on Wednesday. We dipped down roughly 2-3%, and we ended up closing green on the end of the day. So we do got 5 hours left to see where this wants to go, guys. The biggest thing I would honestly would think about is that low from Wednesday. The low is 67,463. If we close above that low, there's no reason to be, that nervous about where Bitcoin's at. Osman, you're on the wrong stream. If you want to enter the giveaway, make sure you join the main stream to enter that giveaway, Osman. You're in the vertical version of the Instagram, or the vertical version of the stream. If you're in a vertical version of the stream, that is not a you cannot enter on any of those streams. You can only enter on the one that's horizontal on YouTube. So make sure you join the right stream before you type in the command to enter the giveaway. All right, yeah. So biggest focus was that Wednesday low, right? The Wednesday low, we wicked down, we closed back up. Right, that low is 6743 or 463. That's what I'd be watching today. See if we can close up over that price today, guys. We discussed this for the halving. Halving's next week, end of next week. Okay, whether or not it's Friday or Saturday, we'll find out. It's predicted for Friday right now. Still, I think I have to go look at it. But that being said, we don't know exactly probably what time. We'll know closer to date. There's a predicted time already. If you could go look it up, but. That being said, guys, we talked about this forever, coming into April, coming into March. We talked about, hey, with this new all-time high breakout, we want consolidation up here into the halving, because a lot of times into it halving, after that, we have usually a really good bullish cycle. So we're waiting to see maybe what occurs after the halving from these current levels. So, it is possible we get dips after it. Maybe we could get a small dip. We're really watching for the holds above 60K. If that does occur, the 60K mark would be pretty key. There are downside levels that we can discuss if we break 60K, but there's no reason to be stressing about breaking 60K if we're not even close to it. Okay. So right now we are at a good price. Look at a daily chart, look at a weekly chart to help you understand where we're at. If you're freaking out, look at a daily or look at a weekly chart, and then you might be a little calmer. Okay. So there you go. Weekly chart on Bitcoin, it's absolutely hasn't done anything, right? We opened at 69K this week. We went and we broke out of that high, but we're still consolidating in this range that we've set, and we talk about every single stream that we're doing. Okay, we talk about this range 65,500 and 73K. Okay, that is what we've been watching. It bounce off that 65,500 before, coming from a weekly level. This is why top-down analysis, high time frame levels are always key. Any successful trader, I promise you, is looking at high time frame levels. Okay, if you're not looking at high time frame levels and you're successful, then you're just probably lucky, or you somehow created a system that you can get in and out very quickly and you're scalping or something. But a lot of people don't do that. They always look at high time frame levels. That's the key to being pretty much a successful trader. So 65,500 comes from that key open close high up there. 60K comes from a key level that we've had a lot of open close highs, right? I'm going to take the first one, or the highest point, when we're above that high. If we're below that high, I'm going to take the lowest, okay? So I'm going to take the highest point right now, because 60K, very psychological level. You can see here, even when we went back to retest it, closed up back over 65,500 that week, and we went up and almost set another new high. So continuing to watch consolidation above 65,500, we're golden, guys. We're golden. Guys, we're doing a $300 giveaway right now in the main YouTube stream. If you want a chance to enter, you have to be sub to the channel. You have to join the YouTube stream. That is the horizontal format. That is the main stream. You have to type in exclamation 100 to be considered entry. See if the bot pings you. I promise you, though, if the bot for some reason did not ping you and you typed in exclamation 100, you're in the giveaway. I promise. You don't have to spam it. You don't get extra entries every time you type it. You get one entry if you are a regular subscriber. If you are a Hodl gang member, you get 5 entries. Okay. So if you want to join the Hodl gang, make sure you hit the join button on the main YouTube channel, or just on the bottom of the live stream, there should be a join button. And before you enter, make sure you join so you get those 5 entries this week. Otherwise, you do get it every single Friday. You get those 5 entries. So, guys, that's Bitcoin. 65,500 is the mark we're going to keep watching. I'm not worried about this if it's going to trade above 65,500. There's no reason to even stress about it. Okay, so we'll dive into the 4-hour real quick and see where we're at, because we did set a lower high and we are breaking a previous higher low. But in this case, guys, this technically already broke structure. If you look at the 4-hour slope that we had, you can see here it did not continue the slope. It did not continue to hold over the break of structures. This is why that structure is so good to see. You know, if price actually goes up and treats like a change of character or a break of structure you see on the price action concepts indicator, if it actually treats those levels, then it's going to continue in that direction. It tried to treat it here and it ended up breaking down. As you can see there, the oscillator was extended. So utilizing the oscillator alongside price action can help me determine whether or not that level is worth, you know, trading or not. It wasn't. It broke down, broke the slope. You had a lower high formation and it broke down. This is really clean price action on a 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. So great job if you guys actually followed or traced this price action and got in some good trades during this kind of consolidated period. Because, you know, if you're in a mega consolidation period on a daily or a weekly, that's okay, because you can take, you know, 4-hour and lower time frame trades if the price action is clean, like you're seeing here. All right, so really clean price action happening on the 4-hour for Bitcoin right now. You had a nice lower high and you're retesting the low already from that previous structure break. So is definitely looking very clean if you were to have taken a trade around there. If we go to our signals and overlays here, I'm going to pull up that Neo Cloud. Let me look at the 12 sensitivity. It was our optimal sensitivity on a 4-hour. We're continuously, and this is where you can see that we're trading via what's it called? We're trading via just ranging. Is when you get multiple signals like this, that's a range. When you're trading through a Neo Cloud, that is a range. Look at the difference between trading through a Neo Cloud with multiple signals versus an actual trending market here. You can see here when the market, now if I optimize this now, when the market is trending, the signals are also following that suit, right? You can see here it's the Neo Cloud was never touched. Even with this big impulse, it looks like the Neo Cloud's touched, but because it's such a big impulse, the Neo Cloud's trying to catch up with it. But again, now that it touched that Neo Cloud again on the daily, it's starting to range it again. So pretty easy way to spot whether or not the market's ranging or not, just based on the Neo Cloud itself. Same with over here. It's like touching Neo, moves up through, trading above the Neo Cloud, goes to that Neo Cloud. So even here, when it's trending, you see it trades above that Neo Cloud. When it flips, it's below it, rejects the Neo Cloud, trades below the Neo Cloud. And then it starts trading through it. That's when it starts ranging. Okay, so pretty key way to recognize whether or not it's going, and then you can utilize, you know, extra things to help you understand where the market is, because you know me, my favorite trades come from the oscillator. But that's Bitcoin. Consolidation is key right now. Let's hop into Ethereum here, with it being down a lot more than Bitcoin was, right? Ethereum down 5% today. But again, it's still respecting this range that it's in. We haven't fully broken down off that structural point. I know we've talked about the 3,200 level. If that breaks below it, maybe we start considering a short side. We've talked about how we're not very bullish on Ethereum, just due to the fact that it's kind of getting pushed out by Solana and some of these others that are coming up and being like a better off version of Ethereum. But again, Ethereum is highly sought after. It's a highly traded asset. There's still a lot of volume that go through Ethereum, so it's not something to just put to the wayside. I'm always going to be watching Ethereum, and I'm definitely always going to be holding some Ethereum. So that being said, the 3,200 level there is what I would want to see if I was going to consider that this maybe wants to break down. It is ranging right now. We talked about that 3,500 level being significant. It's been trading through it quite easily. That comes from a weekly pivotal point like we've discussed. But the really core level we watched was right under 4K from these open close weekly highs there. We rejected that perfectly. Now, seeing this right here, what I personally see is a potential bull flag setup. All a bull flag needs is a high, it needs a low, it needs a lower high, and then it needs one more lower low before it could actually make a higher low breakout. So it actually could be setting up nicely for a weekly bull flag on Ethereum, this is pretty much textbook to a pretty basic bull flag for Ethereum. So setting a new low, that's okay. It would indicate, so long as we get bought back up to that 3,500 level, we set a higher low somewhere around 35, 34, that we can maybe make that push and be enough to get it to 4K again. So we'll keep a close eye on it. But for now, when you're looking at like a 4-hour, I don't know why, 3-hour count, we're looking at a 4-hour or lower time frames. You can see pretty key range here. If I pull up the fixed range profile, we can, you know, look at where we're at here. We enter the range roughly around here, so we can see we're retesting the bottom of that value range. Now this is pretty key, right? In order for price to actually continue out of here, it would needed to have held up above the value range, aka these previous highs. As you can see, it broke and had support off the POC, right? And then it ended up breaking down the bottom of the value range. If I was shorting Ethereum, this would, in this range, this would have been my target, would be the bottom of that value range. If I'm ever trading a range, I'm going to be trading a volume profile alongside market structure and the oscillator. Volume profile helps you with pretty key high volume levels to keep an eye on where people might be stepping in. That being said, right now it also could be a good target down here at this top of this order block, which is sitting right around 3280. But we've talked about it. If it's going to hold above, you know, the 3200, we're just going to be patient, right? See if maybe this is just a, you know, typical, you know, red day. It's just wanting to, you know, consolidate a bit before it makes its next move. So Ethereum, not too bearish on, or we're definitely lower time frame bearish on it, but I'm not going to be fully saying, oh, this is going to go retest 2500, because I do think 2500 is good value on Ethereum, but I'm not going to consider that until we've actually broken daily structure, which we haven't. So we're still in this consolidation. There's not much for me to even discuss besides that. So we need to wait for daily structure to change. That being said, we will go over Solana, but let's jump into gold because it's been absolutely ripping. You can only be a bot, the exclamation mark, if before 100. Yeah, you have to type an exclamation 100 to be entered. Don't type 100 exclamation. Okay, so gold ended up ripping through 2400. Now it's tried to close back down. Now, if this candle closes like this, guys, I will be exiting another 1.5 of the position, probably 2. I don't think I can actually take out a half. I can't take out a half a contract on the gold futures. I will be closing out 2 and holding 1 more runner. I am telling you that. Would be closing out 2, holding 1 more runner on gold if it closes like this. This is you know, an inverted hammer, right? So if this candle does close down with this body like this, it's definitely a more of a bearish pattern indicating a possible top. So we'll see how it is. If it closes back bullish, you know, I might hold for another day into Monday, maybe next week, see how it goes. We've taken profits regardless along the way, so we're locked into some decent profits already. But on gold right now, if it does close at this bearish hammer, I will more than likely take out at least 2 more, because yet again, price is finally showing that it's maybe picking out its high point that it wants, right? So that's pretty key on gold. There's not much else to talk about on gold. We could go do a gold like 4-hour candle and discuss it a little bit, because like the 4-hour here, all that needs to be respected for this thing to actually close back bullish and maybe continue this trend is that previous high. I would want gold to close over 2360 on this 4-hour candle. We got 2 hours left if it would really want to do that or not. You can see it's actually retesting an imbalance right now, which is pretty interesting. It seems like there's not been a lot of buy orders that have hit there, so it might be it might be a time where people are done buying this thing, just because even when it retested this bullish imbalance here, aka the FVGs, it hasn't really bounced off of it. So showing that and it getting mitigated, if it doesn't close up over, you know, that 2360 level, more than likely we'll end up at the end of today closing out 2 and then holding 1 more for the rest of the time to see if it wants to go anywhere. But gold right now, that's pretty much all to watch, is that closure on this 4-hour above 2360. But if you were to be bearish on a 4-hour, want to see structure break 2320 and then go from there. So overall, gold has been an absolute monster. When you see, this is what a trend looks like on an oscillator, by the way. This is what a trend looks like on the oscillator matrix, is when you see multiple turning points just happening above that 50 level. That means it's in a very strong uptrend. You can also identify the overall strength of a trend just by going into the signals and overlays. You can see here it's respecting the tops of these neoclouds, and while you see that, you also see it now finally inside of a neocloud. Notice the times that it's actually tested neocloud, it always closed above it, right, or even like right at the top. This is the first time we're inside that neocloud, so that's why we're saying this could be the high here. So great indication that this is potentially a good take profit yet again, but we're in a 91% trend strength. And then I was going to look at the screener as well, because the screeners are telling us, you know, we're bullish on weekly, daily, 4 hours still. You can see the 1 hour starting to flip, strong bearish, bullish on this price action for the weekly, daily, 4 hour, bearish on the 1 hour. Bullish on weekly, daily on the oscillator, indicating that's in a strong trend. As you can see, strong confluence there. And then the 1 hour there is flipping bearish. So we're starting to see a little bit more of a bearish side of certain features right now. So we'll see where it's at. But if it's in this neo cloud right now, more than likely, if today closes somewhere like that, I will probably close out the other two. So that's gold for you. Interesting move today. We'll see how it closes on the day. Got 2 hours left, and we'll go from there and see that on Monday. Let's go over Solana, guys. Solana, we were in a trade, right, to see if it wanted to, you know, be a we were in a alternate version of our normal setups for a trade to see if, you know, there's any other ways we can utilize our normal strategy. It just so happened that, of course, you know, when you try to update a strategy or try to, you know, try it a different way, it more than likely doesn't work out. So that's why I always recommend, it's like, you know, you can try different ways in your current strategy, but if you have a strategy that works, don't try to fix it, right? Don't fix what's not broken. You know what I'm saying? So yet again, Solana breaking back down below the 173.65. So we just went ahead and closed it, right? Pretty much showed that this thing did want to bounce where we were talking about it. But overall, Solana, I will say the 4 hour bearish structure was so clean. This is really clean bearish structure on the 4 hour. As you can see, we did break down there, had our change of character. This thing came back up and then it rejected. And yet again, this is the neo cloud, and why we said if it trades below the neo cloud, it's usually in a strong trend. You can see here, it came up and just tagged the bearish neo cloud on the 4 hour, and it remained in that slope. See, you know, a lot of people are like, you know, trend line trading is not good trading. It's like, if structure's clean enough, it is. It's really good trading, because everybody wants to be trading a trend. You don't want to trade a range. If you do, then you're kind of crazy, and you probably trade like a 1 minute chart. But that being said, when you're in a 4 hour, you're looking for really big player trades, then trends are the best thing that can happen. Trends are your friend. 100% is one of the things we talk about all the time. The trend's your friend. Don't disrespect the trend. That being said, a 173.65 level was the one we were watching on that daily time frame. We finally, yesterday, if I take off this, we finally yesterday had a bearish closed candle underneath that level, but today is the type of day I would wanted to have seen on Solana to consider that maybe, you know, we could have some low targets to possibly take buys off of. So if we go to that weekly chart, though, we're closing down right now on a weekly. We got 2 days left. I want to see if this weekly will close below that 168 level. That'd be nice. If it closes below that, guys, this is just opportunity, right? This is just opportunity. I mean, we've had such a crazy week not too long ago that literally ripped 40% in 1 week. It's got to have a break, right? If it didn't want to continue its trend, it's got to have a break. It's just part of the overall market and how it trades. Now, you know, where do we go to next? What's good value to potentially trade? Well, we got a level to consider, like 126. If it's above that, we like it. But when we go to this daily time frame, we can even see, like, was it the daily? Let me go back to the weekly. Sorry. Yeah, right here. Boom. Sorry. That was the weekly. This is pretty key on this weekly. Look at this level right here. 137. Okay. 137 is a price point that's very, very interesting to me, because we have, if I were to just mark off this one there, this is more important on this pivotal than that one. But then we have one here as well. So as you can see, this clearly was a reactionary level in very aggressive reactionary level off the 137 there. So we now have an area that's above a previous break of structure that we can target for potential buys, right? I more than likely would probably pick some up at 140, and then I'd pick some up at 137, and then I'd pick some up at 135. I would take all those levels as potential pickups if we ended up retesting it. If we consider from its last consolidated period to where we're at now, you can even see that the 50 lines up with the top there at 140 for a fib retracement. If we were to just pull our low, though, you can probably see that it's kind of back down to where that consolidation is. But based on where this thing has gone crazy, or you can see the 382 actually lines up there as well, so it's the start of the golden pocket. But based on how crazy of a move that is, I don't necessarily take fibs from low volume to high volume, just because when high volume hits the market, it's just like it usually goes crazy. So the fibs don't play as well as they would when you're actually considering real pivotal points. But in this case, the 140, 62, 137, 135, that's what I'm going to be watching that area if we get a full retracement down there. So this week, really watch for the close over last week's low of 168. Also watch for the close under the 2 weeks ago, the low of 162. Again, this is a good opportunity. If it gets down to that 140, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to be very happy. I want to definitely pick some up, because for this right here, and fam's sitting here asking me when to buy Solana. I mean, airs in the chat for fam. Did I not just give you 3 levels in which I told you I'd probably be picking them up, even though this is not financial advice? Y'all know the drill. I haven't even looked at the chat. Come on, fam. All right, so that would be pretty much key where I buy it. Otherwise, I do, and again, like I said, with Solana, with Ethereum, and with Bitcoin, I buy every week. But I buy a minimal amount. I don't buy a ton. I buy it as if I'm treating it like an IRA. I just put in whatever I can afford to buy for those cryptos across all 3. I'm heavier on Solana and Bitcoin right now than I am Ethereum when it comes to buys. Bitcoin and Solana are the bigger ones that I'm heavy on. Now, that being said, when these things reach core levels like I just talked about, like 140, 137, 135, then I'll end up buying a little bit more. But overall, you know, I've learned over the years, I've been buying Bitcoin every week since like 2017. The weekly buys are so good because you go through the cycles. You pick some up at the highs, you pick some up at the lows, you pick some up in the midpoint. Eventually, when you have, the best part is, especially for Bitcoin, when it hits those lows, it stays there for a while. So you're getting a lot of good averages when you hit those lows on Bitcoin. But it's all part of that Bitcoin cycle, which, you know, we could go over. We haven't gone over that in a minute, but we could go over the overall Bitcoin cycle that we're excited about because it's the halvings coming up here soon. But guys, we're gonna go over now the NASDAQ. Let's talk about the NASDAQ here, and then ES, and then we'll continue into what we're looking at. 44 minutes now, guys. If today we're doing our $300 giveaway, if you want to be a part of that giveaway, you have to join the main horizontal stream. Okay, when you're in the main horizontal stream, you'll see that everybody's already. If you don't see anybody chatting or getting entries, then you're in the wrong stream. Okay. You're probably in the vertical version. If you're not in the horizontal version, make sure you join over to the horizontal version. Go to the YouTube channel, click on the main YouTube stream, type in !100. If you're a Hodl gang member, you get 5 entries. If you're a regular viewer, you get 1 entry. Make sure you're subbed, though. If you're not subscribed, you will not be considered in the giveaway. The bot just won't pick you. So you do have to be subbed in order to be selected in the giveaway. But besides that, if you do want 5 entries, make sure you join the Hodl gang before you enter the giveaway. Hit the join button on the main YouTube channel. It's literally $1. You get 5 entries every single Friday, not just once, but every Friday. Okay, let's go to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's quite interesting because it's down today after a massive rally yesterday. Still, again, concerns, right? Concerns. What did we say, though? What did we say about the oscillator? The oscillator is starting to show us this might be the start to this bearish breakdown, right? We've talked about a potential 5% correction for a while. We've shown up here that we've had a lot more red days than we've had green days up at this level, above that 18K mark. So we've been considering that consolidation. You know, this could be peaking. It could be being its high. We'll see if it holds over 18K, because we said if it holds over 18K, we're still bullish. But what do we say about the oscillator? the oscillator usually gives us early indications that something could be changing. As you can see here, we've been trending since December. We've been trading pretty much in bullish money flow above that 50 level. We just now recently broke below the 50 level on the daily for the NASDAQ. So if we get that bearish turning point here, right, which comes into Monday, we might get that correction. We might get that next correction. But guys, look at this. Typical correction from a high is around 5%. So look at 5%. 5% is nothing, right? 5% is only down here to 17,800. So if we got a 5% correction, be down there. Honestly, we could see a little bit more volatility on the NASDAQ. So that's usually how it how it goes. We could retest this order block down here. But again, consolidation is always healthy. It gets everybody a chance to have new buyers step in and continue. Now, obviously, there's talk about potential war. People are a little skeptical about what's going on across the I don't want to say this wrong, Middle East. Okay, I was gonna say Middle East, but then if I said that wrong, I'd be pissed. All right, yeah, so people are worried about what's going on in the Middle East, and I wouldn't blame them, right? Those of you that knew trading and you knew about COVID before COVID even happened, you had an insane opportunity, right? I know a lot of people that were in trading for a while. I didn't know what the hell I was doing when COVID came. I just, I was starting to trade. I was starting to be profitable. But when I heard about COVID way before everything happened, right? If I knew the impact like I do now that certain events have, then they're actually really good for potential, future moves that you could really play. Because there was a lot of people that knew about COVID and what it could do before the big mega limit down dumps came into the market. It's funny because a lot of people nowadays, like, they see like a 300 point drop in a day, like on the NASDAQ, or they see the ES drop 100 points in a day, and they're like freaking out. It's like, you guys clearly weren't trading during COVID. Like, you didn't get to experience limit downs. I don't know if you know what a limit down is. You should look it up. If you want to really know what true fear and blood is, you got to look up what a freaking limit down is. Think about the overall market literally having to stop, like just stop trading completely for like 30 minutes. Because of the amount of fear that's been driven into the amount of selling happening. Like, that's what's crazy. So, like, that's why I say it's like when people are freaking out about like a 5% day on Bitcoin that's down, or like a 300 point drop on the NASDAQ, it's like, it cracks me up because you clearly weren't part of the COVID sell-offs. It's insane. Look up a limit down. I think I have a live stream actually too of experiencing that limit down. That was crazy. It's honestly crazy. It happened multiple days. It happened in multiple days. And I think one day the whole market just closed early because it was just so aggressive. But pretty cool. Then we had limit ups, which was even more exciting. The limit ups were more fun. But all right, NASDAQ. Went on my rant there for a second. NASDAQ it is. All right. So the NASDAQ, guys, remember what we said. 18K is that level. 18K is pretty significant. We just want to see if it wants to hold above that. If it holds above that, we're okay. I know a lot of you guys do like trading ranges on low time frames because, you can pretty much predict where it's going. Now, for me, I'm big 4 hour plus trader. So right now I'm watching this daily. This daily is interesting to me because the oscillator's trying to create a turning point below the 50 level on the downside, a bearish turning point below the 50. If that happens, I do think next week we could potentially get that retracement below 18K. So I will be watching that. It depends on how we close today. If we do close where we're at today, around 18,153, that'd be interesting. If we close even below yesterday's low of 1888, I'll be really like, okay, where are we going? Next week might be actually pretty bearish. So I would be careful. I would be careful up here. This is a pretty aggressive day, but we had an alert on near. Interesting. Did we talk about that the other day? Was that yesterday I put that alert in? I don't know. I have to go back and see when that was added. NASDAQ. I know we considered maybe a buy when it came down there. But for the NASDAQ, yeah, I mean, it hasn't fully shown us that it wants to break down yet. That's why I say it's above 18K. I'm not looking bearish, right? If it breaks that 18K, then I'll watch to see what it's doing and then, look for a setup. But for now, on the daily for the NASDAQ, 18K is that level. 4 hours, same thing. You know, we have the lows down here. I mean, you can even say right now it'd be like 1855. I mean, you can see the way it's respected 18K, like even here, and then it was also a previous high. So right around that 18K mark is really going to be the focus for now. Let's go to weekly time frame. I mean, biggest thing here is look at the conflicting prices, right? So weekly pretty key, right? You clearly had a reactionary move off of 1840s roughly. You also had a bounce off 1840s roughly. Today or this week hit a low of 1853. So it's gonna look like it wants to hold up this price until it gets either blown through or it just wants to bounce off of it. So we just need to, that's what we watch. 1840. I'll keep it on there for the daily to watch as well. You can see very clean level and all the mess going on. So we'll keep a close eye on it, guys. But you know, it's always good to be safe out there, and you tune into the streams for that reason, right? Make sure you're up to date every day on this live stream, and also make sure you follow the Twitter, guys. The Twitter, we literally are keeping you updated in real time, sometimes before everybody else. Our Twitter's starting to blow up too, so we're really excited to give you guys the latest news before literally anybody else. Like we've noticed the fact that we're posting things before some major accounts even do it. So if you really do want instant posting, we have an awesome Twitter team. They're killing it. All right, and cool analysis as well throughout the whole day. All right, ES a little bit different, broke yesterday's low, right? ES, but what did we say on ES? We want to see that weekly, man, not the weekly, man. I mean, look at this. Look at what we just did, right? Look at what we just did. Why? See, this is where it's like, guys, don't be scared that the price is coming down a bit because we just did something crazy. I mean, the fact that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bullish weeks and then a red day. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish weeks, 1 red day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Barely a bearish day. 1, 2. This is the first time we've had 2 red weeks. First time we had 2 red weeks since October. Since October, guys. Okay, this is what I'm saying. It's like you can't get that nervous about it yet. I mean, it's just healthy. This is very healthy. We've been extended, and we need to come back down just for a little bit. You know, we talked about that 5% correction. Now, right now we're at 3%. We got 2% more to go on the ES. That would line up with that previous high. It would actually give us right above that 5K mark, and actually that's pretty healthy. The fact that we can hold above 5K even with a 5% correction makes me feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. So the fact that it's 5% is exactly enough to keep us above 5K. That's why it makes me feel that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, you know, obviously, if for some reason there was some craziness that happened around a potential war, that just eliminates all price action, eliminates all potential correction talk, eliminates everything that has to do with inflation. I mean, obviously, inflation is going to be involved in war regardless, but it just eliminates everything that's happening with, you know, what is currently happening week by week when it comes to how the market normally trades, right? When big news like that comes out with something crazy like a war, the market's going to go bonkers. So you just have to be ready, okay? That's why you tune in every day with us, because we're literally going to be going over it every single day. So that's why I'm saying always be prepared for the worst. There's no better reason to not be prepared for the worst. Okay. Luckily, news travels so fast today that we can catch it pretty early as well. So we could definitely be on time for that. And again, that's why our Twitter team's so good, is because they're on top of it. So follow the Twitter. All right. Weekly, though, that 5%, like we said, would keep us above the 5K level, okay? Keep us above the 5K level. Looks really good. So watch that. Yeah, we're doing good, actually. All right, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We did Solana. We did the NASDAQ. Let's look at the Euro. Then we're going to get into you guys' suggestions. We're going to Awanda. All right, so for this, you know, we discussed that, you know, 106 already hit. Well, we talked about that low break. We talked about it coming down here and potentially retesting down here at 105.8. Okay, watch for the 105.8 bounce. This is still bearish, right? We're still continuing lower. So great job if you ended up actually exiting before the news that we had, and we did discuss how, you know, the news is very important when it comes to Forex and some of these others. But overall, the euro, yeah, I would like to see it down here retest this high volume level, around 106, as low as 106. Okay, wake up and read the chat. What are you saying? I'm just going over my analysis. For the love of God, Jay, go to Sol. What about Solana? Is it dumped? That's a pretty aggressive dump. Do we have any news on it? What do you want me to say about Solana? Clearly people bought it. I don't know, like, anybody got news? Any news update? 9%, wow. Here. I'll look it up. See if it... Goodness gracious. That's pretty crazy. These are all just meme coins. Anybody have news? I mean, you know what this is right here? This is called liquidated. This is called over leveraged traders getting hammered, right? What did we say? What did we say at the beginning of the stream? We said opportunity, right? We talked about these levels down here. Everything is dumping, not just Solana. You're talking about crypto-wise. We got any market update? Anything? Bitcoin, let's go to the Bitcoin 15. 15-minute, we got a 3% candle, 5% on the day. Interesting. Let me see. Ethereum's definitely dumping. Yeah, so everything's going. Oh, Biden's talking. BK said, Iran war fears and Biden talking. Well, good thing my my AMD short is working. Look at that buyback. Wow. No discount code today. Come back next week. Just a $300 giveaway, guys. Type in exclamation 100 to be a part of the $300 giveaway. Market is dropping. BK said there. Iran war fears and Biden talk. So I mean, then you know what happens here is just repetitive leveraging, and it just dumps it even harder. You know, it's the same with what we've seen in the past. It's just over leveraged because like. This is why, like, I always recommend even without, like, you can go so crazy on leverage with the the Bitcoin and stuff. That's like it can get crazy volatile like that. If you don't want to ever get caught in that stuff, you just need to trade like ES futures or something or NASDAQ futures. A lot of times it won't be. It's not going to be as crazy, right? But that is quite interesting. Look at that buyback. That's insane. Remember, opportunity 140s. If I see that, I'm definitely gonna be probably buying some Solana at 140s. Keep selling. I want to buy. Long liquidation going crazy because Lux Algo liquidation level. Sick. We're about to go over, guys. If you're in the mainstream, you can see what we're about to go over there. But overall, man, what a breakdown. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, guys. This is called discount. This is called discount. It's called opportunity. This is called why you don't leverage unless you know what the hell you're doing. If you leverage trade, you better be day trading. If you leverage trade, more than likely you better be day trading. I'm just saying. It's just day trading leverage is a little bit different because you can get out quickly. Because you don't want to overnight. Bitcoin can do stuff, and most cryptos can do stuff like this. All right, let's keep going, my friends. Let's talk about BNB. So we had a setup on BNB, guys. Y'all know the drill, right? We had a setup on BNB, and guess what? we hit our second TP. So if I go to my settings, I go trading, I go executions, and we're down to our last little bit there. So y'all know the drill. Remember yesterday, if you were on stream, we had a 4-hour setup here on BNB. We had the continuous bullish turning points above the 50 level on that daily or on that weekly. We took, or sorry, 4-hour. We took our first profits at 612.5 right here. Right? So our first target's here. Then what did we say? We said, hey, yesterday we set a TP for 630. Right, if you were on stream yesterday, set a TP for 630. Closed out of 500. We closed out another 25% at 630. And now look, we're back to break even now because we decided to take out at what? Open close levels. Right? If you didn't take out there, then that's your fault. It's not my fault. You saw me place that order there yesterday. If we go back to the history on this, I was messing around with the 1 second chart earlier. Let's see, BNB here. Was that late last night? 412. Was that today? Yeah, 412. This one here, 412. 111 on that one. It's crazy that 2,500 closed for 111. That's insane. So nice little move there. If you took that BNB trade with us, we know what to do now if we're gonna be trading something like BNB. It's gonna be interesting. In a sec we'll see if it bounces back with the rest of the market, but we've locked in, I think, on our fake trade like 300,000 in profit. So like the last 2,500 is not really that big of a deal. Oh, but great job, guys. I've seen TikTokers buying with at 480. I'm sure they're trying to pump it. Flash sale, I like it. Flash sale on the crypto market, pretty much. So this is what we dream of, my friends. This is what we dream of. There's our Solana crappy trade. But that didn't go by our normal trading strategy, so we're not going to count it. But even then, we're going to be sticking. It's funny how when you try to do an alternate to a strategy, it never works, right? It's like failed, and then BNB absolutely just blew through both of our targets. That's so funny how that works. It's like the minute you veer from your normal strategies, the minute like you have a losing trade. All right, guys, giveaway still going on, so make sure you enter. Guys, man, FTM today. That is on the board. We'll start with FTM, actually. FTM's going to be interesting. So we'll start with FTM from the Pepe wheel just because this did have a setup for us. So FTM, it's tough. It's at a 55 turning point. I will say that it does line up. It does line up. I don't like that it sold off as much as it did, but the strategy is there. Strategy is there. So in my opinion, we'll see where today closes. If you don't enter yet, guys, you do not enter yet, right? We do not enter. We do not enter until the daily closes. Okay. If the daily closes down here, we can take the entry more than likely. Nice, Andy's crossing. Put me more in the money. Cool. If for some reason though, FTM closes like literally like in the 60 below 70, I will not be taking it. If FTM closes below the 70s, more than likely I will not be taking it. It's just that that volatility drove it way too low for us because this thing was going to hit that turning point up here. Even with it in the high 80s. So that's one of those things, the setup, it just already made a major sell-off, so it's not really lined up. But it's funny because we've been talking about this trade this week, and it perfectly played out without us even, without the setup even coming into play. We went on this bullish upside run. We said, hey, I don't want to be bearish on this thing, but we kind of like it as a bearish setup. And it just so happens to break that low today, which is pretty impressive. So great job for those who maybe that got a trade in on like a lower time frame or something for that short once we started seeing rejects yesterday and the day before. But great job if you did. For now though, yeah, if this thing's down in the 60s or below 70, I probably won't end up taking it, even though it could retrace a bit. But again, this thing has had a really good move recently. More than likely our trade for that daily setup there would have been like down to like 63. So even if we were to take it here or something, or if it was in the 60s, we get like a 10-cent move, which is pretty good. I mean, but it's just it's not just today's volatility is not giving us the prime entry. Now, like I said, if it's up closer to 80s, like high 70s, I'd probably take it. But we'll definitely be waiting on that to see, guys. Today we're doing our $300 giveaway. So if you do want to be a part of that giveaway, make sure right now you type in !100, okay? Make sure you type in !100 to get your entries. If you want 5 entries versus 1 entry, make sure you join the Hodl gang. You'll get that entry, okay? You'll get that entry. So yeah, overall, guys, make sure that you enter. And sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I was reading something. But yeah, you get those 5 extra entries, my friends. Get those 5 extra entries. All right. FTM though, again, high 70s, above 75. I would probably still take the trade. So I'll be watching that. You know what I just realized? Hold on. Did he tee off yet? Oh no. Oh no. Yes, he's 2 under. Let's go. Alright. Bet. Oh wait, this is the part 3. Hold on, I gotta watch this. Where'd you hit it? Yo, come on, Fitzpatrick. Dude, he's been soaring everything. He's been soaring past all this. That's okay. Just get a par. Alright. All right, my friends. Yeah, FTM high 70s, above 75. I do like it. All right, let's move on. We did send out more earnings today, by the way, or more winnings today, by the way. If you, I don't know if you got them yet, but we did send out more winnings today. So yeah, guys, if you want them, quicker, the biggest thing is just reaching out as fast as possible. If we're delayed, we're delayed, but we're gonna try to give them to you as quickly as we can. So just bear with us to get our payment team on there. All right, FTM though, yeah, high 75s. We're going from there. Let's move on to the next one. What you got for me? Comp. Let me get a new pen this weekend. Comp USD. Man, dude, everything. This is tough. It's going to be a tough day to analyze, I will say, just with this dump. Or I won't even say dump. I guess I could say dump. 18% is a dump. 18% on a day is a dump. This is in good value right now. This is in good value. So good value here. A lot of volume, right? A lot of traded volume here. I would just want to see this thing wants to hold up in this area. Man, yeah, this is going to be a tough time to analyze the rest of these altcoins. For the day, I can't really give you a daily level because we don't know where this is heading. 4 hour, man. Yeah, even the 4 hour, all breaking down. It's inside this high volume. So if any level, watch to see if we can hold over 50. We've seen a hold over 50 on comp here. But yeah, I can't say much else. I mean, it did have lower highs being set. It was in a bearish structure, as you can see here, with bearish change character. We just had a bearish BOS with this big sell-off. This is good value in the 50s. I would even say the low 50s. So watch comp, see if it holds up in these 50s. I need a day or two to see where it's gonna end up. But right here is good value. Good value of 56, 57. You can see why it's already starting to get bought back a bit off this level. It's going to be interesting going over all these, I will say. Filecoin. Every single one's going to have like a huge bearish candle. Alright. That's so funny. Okay, well. Dang. File. It's probably best to look at the weeklies for these. Watch to see if this week can close over 7. Watch for this week to close over 7. Previous structure high there. Be nice. This thing blew through that previous high. Yeah, I just need file this week to close over 7. Today, I mean, if today can close over 7, that'd be nice. But this week, closing over 7 on Filecoin would be ideal. It's just, guys, again, there's not going to be much analysis going into this because everything's doing the same thing, okay? It's not being traded normally. So, yeah, that $7 weekly candles, weekly charts are probably your best bet here. So 688, $7 on File. Let's see how it does these next 2 days into the weekend, okay? I mean, hopefully, maybe one did sell off. $7 on that. Velo. I'm gonna do it on, yeah. Well, big guy. So this is interesting. Look at Velo. Velo, it did sell, but not as much. It's so funny. It went up and had a high there. So Velo's in a good spot. I will say this is a good level to watch right now with this here as well. I mean, if this thing could hold above 21 this week, that'd be great. Close above last week's high or low, sorry, of 22. Be really good. 17 though. 17, 18 there. 18 level. Closing above that, it would be my last resort on the weekly. Velo though, closing over that 22 would be ideal. But again, I just blew my. Hey, you and probably a billion other people that traded leverage. I'm assuming you trade leverage because a lot of people just got liquidated a ton, and that's why I always recommend never, ever, ever trading leverage unless you know what you're doing or have been doing it long enough and you can lose money. Because the odds are stacked against you the minute you start trading leverage, guys. I'm just telling you, unless you trade unless you're doing good risk management. And you're trading like a smart amount of leverage, like 5% or like 2-3%. Like that's where it comes down to. It's like really focusing on that. That 22 hold though, pretty key. I would want to see that. You know, it's hard right now, guys. There's not much to discuss here. The weekly charts, like I said, are probably the most important. So weekly closing over that. Please tell me he hit this in. He did. He nailed it. Bop. Let's go. Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. Chef for 700. But over 22. Over 22 this week would be even the best. That'd be your best bet on Velo. But we do have that weekly open close high that we came from 21.4. So watch that as well. Okay, watch that as well. All right, let's keep going, guys. This is going to be a pretty quick analysis day here. Come on, Pepe. There you go. ICP. Man. The oscillator. This is the oscillator matrix, guys. Yeah, if you like any of the indicators that I'm using today, by the way, you can try them out risk-free for 30 days. Just go to our website, luxsaga.com, and you can try it out risk-free for 30 days. Every once in a while on Fridays, we do some flash sales on the live stream. We aren't this week. More than likely next week we would have one, but again, we only have a limited amount of codes. Okay, when we do the flash sales, just know we have a limited amount of codes. It's usually around 20, and you have a chance to get half off. So just know that's why you tune in every day, because you never know if it's going to come on like a Wednesday or Friday or whatever. But we've been doing them on Fridays recently, but not today. All right, $13 at the POC on ICP. It's inside that value range now with this sell-off. Man, let's watch $13 right now. We do have lows to consider $10. Honestly, even number, double digits. Let's go to the 4-hour here. Yeah, this is just not much to talk about, sadly. This pullback is insane. Weekly time frame, like we said, we could discuss these. This is still good price, $13. If it holds up this week over 13, I like it. Like I said, this is a potential bull flag on an oscillator. When an oscillator does this type of setup, it's usually a bull flag for that next leg up. But today we've had some volatility, so we'll see. The $13 though, these all could be really good buys. If there's something you've been waiting to buy, you might have your opportunity today. Okay, if there's something you've been waiting to buy, you might have that opportunity. So great job here on ICP. If it holds over 13, it's going to look really good. Okay. Overall, though, this actually hit bottom of the order block. Great little target there. But $13 is what I would watch here so far. I mean, you should maybe go as low as, I don't know, the bottom of the value range, like we said, right? Like high tens. High tens. What you got for me, Pepe? This trash YouTube didn't notify about the stream. I'm sorry, man. You can go back and watch it. Avalanche, maybe. I'm just going to pick them down. Avalanche. Everything's going to, sadly, Sadly, everything's gonna be at the same thing, man. That's what sucks. But again, guys, discount, opportunity, right? Gotta love it. Got them ops. All right. Okay. So 38, 40. I mean, this week. Look at the daily. We were actually bearish. Remember what we said though on Avalanche? We talked about this yesterday too. Remember what we said? We said, you know, we've been really discussing the fact that if you want to trade, you know, clean price action, whenever you see price react to a previous structure point, like a change of character on the price action concepts indicator, as you can see here, we have the change of character right there. Price literally went up, created a, you know, a pretty much a bearish, almost a doji, if it would have closed lower, but it showed price slowing and then it dumped, right? So that happening there, and then a bearish turning point below that 50 level, guys. That could have been definitely a lower risk, or sorry, you just take lower position size if you were to be trading our strategy. But again, rejecting price action, rejecting a change of character structure or point, beautiful lower high, right here, beautiful lower high. And then you get a bearish turning point below the 50 after it being in bullish money flow for a while. That all lines up very nicely. Then in that case, you take, you know, you're short from that candle close there. You take your stop right above that previous swing high. You target usually a 2-to-1, or in my case, I would be targeting, if I go to that weekly level, I'd be targeting this level right here. This open close low right there on the weekly, 37.86, or no, sorry. 37.40. 37.40 would have been my target. And as you can see, I'm in a 2.65 trade. I'd be holding the rest, looking for like 35 now. But overall, that played out just because of structure. Structure was very clean. And that was happening multiple days before today. So you could definitely had a really nice trade on Avalanche to the downside. But a lot of you do trade, probably just, you know, can't really short unless you're... unless you are leveraged. That's the only benefit to leverage, only benefit to trading like on leverage, and why I say, you know, if you do trade on leverage, trade low percentage, trade like 1-2%, because if you trade perpetual futures, you can short altcoins, so you can short AVAX and all of these if you're trading on like the tether, right? So that is definitely a good reason why, you know, to be trading leverage. Just don't be doing the 50 or the, you know, the 100%. Max maybe 25% if you're like ballsy, but even then I wouldn't even do that. I would do like max 10%. But overall, guys, yeah, that would have been a great setup on Avalanche. This is a great target so far. I would want to see this thing wants to hold up above that structural order block there. You got 35% order block started getting bought off of 40 million. But I will say that turning point on the oscillator, this thing looks like it does want to go set a new low on the extended area. So where would I look for? You do have a weekly kind of high volume area right here below 35 to 32. So could be a watch around 32 for a really good buy on Avalanche. Like I said, guys, this is opportunity, right? And why would we buy around 32? Well, look at this pivotal point here on the weekly. Look at that pivotal point on the weekly. All around 30 is a very good price. You can see a very clean pivotal point there on the weekly. Comes back down and treated it as support. Anywhere in the low 30s or even 30 itself could be a really good buy on Avalanche if you're looking to hold for a long-term position. That's what I would go for. It's crazy. All these altcoins usually take the major hit because people can easily dump them. They'd rather dump this than like something like Bitcoin. So 17% is down today. And then Bitcoin, what are we at now? I think we were at like 5% last time. Yeah. So Bitcoin actually, this is, you know, it's a joke. It's like Bitcoin's not doing jack squat, right? It hasn't really moved that much. Still holding up over that 60. Look at how I got bought off that 65,500 yet again. Go to the 4 hour. Go to the 1 hour. Go to the 15 minute. Where's my green candle? We'll go to the 5 minute. Go to the 1 minute. Look at that. I mean,
who's your daddy?
First, who's your daddy of the day? But again, guys, this is why high time frames are so key. High time frame levels are just the bread and butter of trading. Where does this is a 1 minute chart. Like, let's even do a 10-second chart. Like, look at this. I like give it a 10-second chart here. You could have literally grabbed the bottom in this case. We get like here, but this level, you know, it's like, why this level? It's like, I mean, all I had to do was go to a weekly time frame, and I go back and I see it's the open close high, which was a previous very high volume pivotal point on a weekly time frame back in 2021. It just comes from a weekly level. And then I just go in, when we have volatility, more than likely there's buy orders sitting there. It pretty much lined up there too on the daily. So it's like 1 minute. I mean, it's not that complicated. It's really not. It's just like, there you go. Could have called it. You could have literally bought the bottom. He said, I think less would less will win today. I think so too. All right. My sick ass is going to go to the next one. Link. How about Link? But we're still here, my friends. Man, Link 17% as well. It's just, that's what I was saying. All these altcoins take the majority of hits because everybody's super leveraged trading these things. All right. Link. All right, so Link is back into that high volume range, right, guys? This is the daily. So this is actually yet again opportunity. Think of this as a huge opportunity. Now if I click this here, you can see in that value range, the POC is where it's at right now at roughly $15. Gotta check my boy. Hold on. Check my boy Fitz. 1 under on the day. Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. All right. All right. So 13.27. Oh, 13.27 right there. So it's, you know, came back down the bottom of the value range yet again, bounced right off it. Okay, bounce off that high volume order like 24%. It's in a bearish trend, as you can see already. This already on a daily time frame was in a bearish trend on the oscillator. Look at the difference. The difference here. This was a very, very clean slope, right? Look where this started. Started here when another high was set, right? So again, oscillator always calling the shots early. It had its first lower high right here, right? Another lower high right here. This is starting to indicate a really good bearish trend. And then another lower high right here with bearish 20 flow flip. So when you see good structural points, you can even take a, like when that lines up on this candle right here, that would have been where that turning point happened at 19. You can sometimes take trades based on that for like shorts and stuff on the higher time frames. But beautiful move there on Link. But again, this is all opportunity, right? This is all opportunity. If you guys got liquidated today, make sure you enter the giveaway. We're doing a $300 giveaway today. What a great day to do it. Recover some of those losses. We're giving away $100 to 3 people, so make sure you type in exclamation 100. If you're part of the Hodl gang, you do get 5. You get 5 entries versus 1. Guys, if you want to be a winner today, though, you do have to be subbed to the channel. So make sure you sub. Is that a Morocco tattoo on your arm? No, it's a crown. 1 billion liquidations. If you suffer from being liquidated today, please type in exclamation 100 to potentially cover some losses. Oh jeez. Call 1-800 exclamation 100. Oh, what a great day. All right. Okay. Opportunity, guys. That's all I could say. Daily time frame. This thing is actually looking like this could be the start to good buys, right? So we're back at that value range, like we said. So even once you hold up around that 14 level, we're gonna come into Monday talking about where we're going next, right? But for now, guys, this is, again, if you're looking to get into anything for the long term, one more time, you're looking to get into anything for the long term, today's a good start to that. Today's a good start. Having opportunity today to potentially grab some. Now, again, I'm gonna go over this with you guys. Never, ever, 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 ever just dump in all your money at one time. There's always going to be opportunity to buy lower. Always going to be opportunity. Now, I'm not saying that Bitcoin's going to be hitting 40K or some craziness like that, okay? All I'm saying is that we're going to be able to have opportunity here at 14 on Link to buy some because it's a good value level, right? Now, we're giving ourselves we're keeping capital on our side in order to buy lower if we have that opportunity as well. But we're still getting a good price regardless. But if I just buy in here, I'm never giving myself the opportunity to have a really good position, right? So it's always good to have some liquid, right? Always good to have some on the side to be able to buy at better prices, and then also spread out that liquidity across multiple coins that you've been wanting to buy, right? So you don't ever want to just dive in because one day it had a dip, right? Because in any altcoin cycle, in any Bitcoin cycle, in any crypto cycle, there's always more opportunity. There's always opportunity. Always opportunity in the stock market. There's always opportunity. Like, it's always going to come. You just can't be impatient. Number one thing to trading is being patient. Okay. Number one thing. All right, let's keep going. NASDAQ on the opposite end. What is this guy saying? I would need it badly. I will 100x this money and buy my mom a car for her birthday. Oh, jeez. You're gonna... Man wants to win the giveaway and then he wants to 100x it. Hey, if you do it, man, more power to you. More power to you. Where we at? Where we at, Fitz? Dang, it hits a long putt there. How long do you think that putt is? To pin 59 feet. 59 feet. Okay, same with Matic. Right? Same with Matic. Man, people shorting are happy campers today, I'll tell you that. All right, so 74.64, right? It's kind of hard to short in this crazy bull market we've been in. 74 right now, and this is another key level, right? I mean, all these are doing is respecting pretty key levels. Weekly time frame, this is a key level. 77-ish is where I would have been looking. Where it's at right now, actually. Like, because if you see here, like, even taking this is a very aggressive high volume pivotal point there, right? And then, like, even here, good support. So this little range here, you see pivotal point on the weekly there. Pivotal point here on the weekly again. Pivotal point there. See it rejected. It found support there. This area here on Matic, good price level. If you've been looking to buy Matic, not financial advice, of course, I can't give you that. But again, based on TA, this is good value here, based on how it's reacted. But again, that's why I said earlier, there's always opportunity. There's going to be opportunity at multiple times. Right now is a good opportunity. So you buy some now, you wait, and then you have a potentially more opportunity later to buy some more. So always have some capital to play with, right? Don't always go all in, right? Don't always go all in, because you can easily buy a bunch of other things at better prices too. So FTM right here, good price so far for that daily. Daily, yeah, it's just right there. Not bad. Yeah, not bad in the 70s. Not bad. Obviously bearish. Yeah, like I said, guys, Monday we'll have to come back and talk about where we ended up. We'll have to talk about where we ended up. Matic, new vet. Literally everything is just on edge here. Look at that. Look at that with the flip. That's interesting because it actually was bullish. That's interesting. It was bullish. Have you putt yet, dude? Go to. I don't. Maybe saw your shot. It's funny. He's been carrying all the greens, and now he's like going up short. He's definitely trying to figure out his distances today. I don't know what's going on. But as long as he's one under on the day, so that's good. Let's keep going. All right. But yeah, for that here, honestly, this is the only one that hasn't had that crazy of a sell-off. It is a decent sell-off, right? But look, even with this pullback, you can see obviously 12% on the day. But from the past few days here, and you can see it's had, very nice moves. So it's just coming back to the bottom of the range. I know we've discussed this here. Like mostly everything else is below these lows. So that here's the only one that isn't below its recent, retracement point, which is a good sign. Very good sign. So this right now, you're still above that previous high. So anything above, I would say right now, anything above really 4 cents is probably solid. Even the 3.7, 3.8, you're probably solid, especially for vet here. Good consolidation, still been holding this. That's probably the only one so far we've seen that's actually holding these levels. It's below that value range, so on the daily. Let's go to a 4 hour. Go to 4 hour. 4 hour, same thing. It should be close. Yeah, it's just yeah, below the value range. So even today, if it actually wants to close up above that previous high or low there at 4.349 or on this 4 hour would be good too. But the daily here would be good. 4.357 closing above that. But that's interesting. It was green earlier and then it just got ripped apart. That sucks. For those of you that were in it, but overall, again, over that 7 cents, it's fine. I think it's good. That's what's good about this one. Look at that weekly chart. Weekly chart too. Weekly chart above 3.4, guys. That so far, VeChain's been the best one. This is definitely the best one right now. Weekly's closing, might close bearish in 2 days, but if it could somehow get back over 4.6, guys, 100% would be happy. 100% be happy with it. Oh, thank the Lord. He got a par. He's insane. Where we at? No way he almost hit that in. Dude. Guy's insane. Insane. Should I sell my Bitcoin now? No. Guys, no reason to sell. Bitcoin's down 5%. It's ran 20, 30% in the past month or something. Overall, y'all know my thoughts on that. I buy Bitcoin every week. All right, TRX, let's go. TRX 2, man. TRX, I'm glad we saved these two for last because both of these are fine. Wow. Okay, look at this. Wow, this is actually nice. This is only down 5% today. The rest are down like 17, 16%. That's insane. What side is that golf? This is the Masters happening right now. Just the Masters.com. Why you should sell Bitcoin a week from the halving start? I mean, you don't have to. I mean, again, we could go over the cycle and why I believe that. If you want, we could go over the cycle and why I believe doesn't really matter. Just buying it is good, and then when you have good levels, you buy more, right? If you're in for the long term, if you're a trader, it's a different story. If you want to trade Bitcoin, it's a different story. We can talk about trading Bitcoin. We can talk about investing in Bitcoin. Whichever one. If you're trading Bitcoin, then yeah, you probably should have been out. You probably should have sold Bitcoin by now. If you're not trading Bitcoin, you're actually investing. No, do not sell it. I would highly recommend investing it over trading it. And trading it, you can alongside investing it, but if you want to do one or the other, 100%, I would be investing in it. All right, weekly, but again, this is not financial advice. I got to keep reminding y'all of that, sadly, but it's not. Maybe someday I will be a financial advisor, but I'm not legally a financial advisor, so take everything I say with that in mind, please. Okay, appreciate it. All right, weekly TRX here. Number 2, very key pivotal points, very close to each other, so we mark them both, right? So yet again, we want to see if this thing wants to, for this week, bounce and hold above it. What's nice is you had a lovely weekly highs and consolidation that happened here before it had a major breakout. So this is actually very clean. This is a very clean retracement, and retesting these levels is really nice. But again, there's a reason why there was resistance here, and there's a reason why we've had 2-3 weeks that it's held above this price. So in this area, it's very solid. As long as it's trading above that lower level there of 11.395, 11.248, I do like it. But right here, as you can see we dumped into that on TRX that one day, bounced right back off of it. Same thing's happening today. Continue to see if this order block of 13%, 1.897 billion in volume is going to hold yet again. The money flow did flip on the bear side, so this could break, but again, these are weekly levels. We're going to be keeping a close eye on the weekly levels and go from there, all right? So no reason to really look too bearish on this if you are investing in it yet. I would need it to come back and retest this key, high volume level around 10 cents. But if it's above 11 cents and 11.248, then I think you're okay for now. Okay, you're okay for now. So that's why you wait for these key levels to actually shift. If you're trading, great job. Here's your 4 hour dumped. About the same as everybody else's. But again, the weekly and the daily will actually look fine. They look fine for these. Let's go back to Bitcoin. That was we got vet, or no, we did vet. So let's go back to Bitcoin here. About 30 minutes left. Bitcoin already. Dude, that's insane, actually. If any... Wait, hold on. What am I doing? TC. If anybody... Goodness gracious, dude. Look at that. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Dude. That's why I love weekly levels. You had a $1,300 move. That would have been one of the craziest trades you could have ever had. If somehow you caught that. Look at this. That's insane. Now, again, guys, this is, you know, somewhat a bearish, you know, flag for me. But this is why you apply weekly levels, man. You just do. This level is a weekly level. It literally called the bot. I mean, it just, we had it on our chart. I don't, you know, I don't know what else to say. It's just, this is why you tune in every day, and this is why you also just always plot those weekly levels, man. That was awesome. Solana here, you had to get bouncing back 152s. 152s. Is gold up because of that? Yeah, gold could totally be up. Yeah, gold's down too. Yeah, more than likely we're gonna be closing out of this gold trade, by the way, guys. Definitely, that's what it's seeming like. Where's the NASDAQ and stuff? Have they changed much? Not really. Since the last time we discussed. Kind of chilling. All right, guys. Leverage that thing he said. All right, guys. Remember, if you want to be a part of today's $300 giveaway, make sure that you hit, you type in exclamation 100. If you're a part of the Hodl gang, and you want, you get 5 entries total. If you are not a part of the Hodl gang, then you get 1 entry. So make sure you join the Hodl gang before you enter the giveaway. We're going to do the winners here in about 20 minutes. We might as well mess around with some Bitcoin to 1 second charts here for a little bit and just play around. Because we have some crazy volatility happening. Let's see if we can get something crazy going on. Bitcoin 1 second chart. Let's see where she's gonna head. Hold on, let me see where Matt's at. Where we at, buddy? We teed off yet? Come on, Matt. 100 on the front 9. That's a good sign. Remember what we like to see? We like to see extended from one period to the other. Actually, I went from one period to the other, kind of there. Let's see. Bearish turning point. Well, kind of. Didn't really. I want to see it extend from here to there. There you go. Now come back down and give me a bullish turning point right now. Come back down. Bullish turning point. Give it to me. Bullish turning point. Too low. Okay, there to here. Okay. Now what this it broke structure there. Come back up here on the 50% level. Give me a bearish turning point. Doing it a little early here. Go back up a little bit. Give me a bearish turning point like right here. Oh, right now. Bearish turning point. No. Oh, nah. Lame. Too high. Z Energy says, will you be my hero? What are you talking about, man? You're going to be entered in the giveaway like everybody else. If it picks you, it picks you. If the bot picks you, it picks you, guys. If you typed in exclamation 100 in the chat, you did get a chance to... All right, Fitz, where we at, brother? Where we at, brother? All right, Fitz, where we at, brother? Where we at on the... Does he like it? I can't tell. He didn't. Let's go. A little deep, but you got it, brother. As long as you continue to hit pars, that's fine. All right, lower highs, lower high, lower high. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Potential Bitcoin trade here coming up. 1 second chart. Again, this is all fake, by the way. It's all fake. Not real. We're just having fun with it. Bitcoin, though, right now, definitely low. What was the... yeah, the price was 6... What? Anybody know the... Yeah, we're definitely lower, right? What was the... Oh, we're breaking out. I think it was 6.9, right? It was, I think. Look at Q. Q was 68. 66. Yeah. We're more than likely it's gonna be less today on the Bitcoin predictions. Okay, we're extended up. We broke out. We extended. Now come back down. Give me a bullish turning point up here. I'm gonna try that now. Bullish turning point now. What? Weak. Weak. Look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ 1 second. Here we go. Oh man, that might have been a trade right there. On what there, Joseph? What are we talking about on Bitcoin? Let's go the 1 minute. 1 minute's creating like a bear flag right now. Dude, are you... My question, Joseph, is are you trading it or are you investing in it? Are you trading in it or are you investing in it? Dude, he could hit that birdie. He could hit it. Waiting to enter? I would buy some. Just buy some. I would buy some now, save a little bit more money, and then buy more later. Like when I get off stream here, I'm gonna buy some of the ETF. I'm gonna buy more of the ETF than I already have. Yo, what's up, Shane? How you doing, man? But again, Joseph, say right now that you know that this is not financial advice. Say that you understand that's not financial advice, please. Say, yes, I understand that. Because legally, I can't tell you when to buy or sell. Okay, cool. Appreciate it, man. Jacob's not my financial advisor. Yo, Shane, I appreciate you subbing, man. We're doing a $300 giveaway today, so you get a chance to win. I just exposed my sweatpants I got on underneath there. You get a chance to win. Just type it exclamation 100. You have to be subbed. If you do want 5 entries, though, if you already entered, you don't get them. But every Friday, if you get what's it called? Every Friday, if you join the Hodl gang, which you see people with the green names, they have the cool emotes and badges and stuff. You do get 5 entries versus just 1 entry. Jacob is not my caddy. Speaking of caddy, please tell me. Knock it in, brother. Knock it in. 23 foot putt, dude. Fitzpatrick's got it in the bag, brother. He's got it in the bag. Come on. Come on, show him the money. How is Morikawa's 314, 200? He's got it in the bag, dude. He's got to drill that. Easy money. Okay, Bitcoin. What do I think about it? Man, again, we've discussed 65,500 level. The daily time frame, and the weekly time frame is key, man. It's not. There's not much stress about here. We're not down much. Weekly's solid. Daily's solid. You know, if we come back and retest 60K, we'll talk about it. But really, as long as it's above 65,500, we're happy with it. It's crazy. It's climbing out of this divot here. Guys, in about 15 minutes, we're going to do the Bitcoin prediction, which it looks like it is going to be, well, maybe not. Let's just get a full recovery. You know, I'm wrong. Sorry, we're at 68. Yeah, it's definitely going to be less. Let's say. Knock it in. Oh, dang, it was a par. Shoot. How close were you, though? I don't have the clip yet. Man, it had to be close. Guys, anybody that wants specific symbols, I promise you all the charts are going to look the same. There's not really much I could go over. Like OM, yeah. Like, here you go, weekly. Here. Some of them were okay. This weekly's insane, actually. Never mind. This one is different. Yeah, dude, so long as this thing on OMU or just OM is holding up over 85, you're fine. Hold up over 85, you're fine here on this one, OM. Myro. We got it on Pith. Dang, this thing. There we go. I was about to say that's not where it's at. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this one's down way more than the rest, but it's just because it's hasn't been traded often. Yeah. No. I mean, this seems like good value around 10 cents here. For the daily. I would be watching this. Yeah, if I were, yeah, honestly, where it's at did really well. It bounced right off that previous break of structure. Problem is, this didn't have much volume compared to what it does now. Maybe not. Maybe it did. Weird. These candles look like they had more volume than these did, but I guess not. You're entering. This is value here. We might as well take a full value or full volume profile from start to finish here. See what I'm saying? It's like a lot of your value range is down here. So honestly, it bounced directly off that spot. So yeah, if it gets below that 12 price, that's pretty good. You can see people picked it up down there. They picked it up. How close did he get on that? You show me the second shot. I think. Gotta refresh. Okay, fine. I have to wait for that, I guess. Yeah, but that, I mean, on that value range you saw. Only one entry per sub. If you are a Hodl Gang member, you get 5 entries, though. It's only $1. You get 5 entries every single Friday. Guys, okay, for the last 15 minutes here, I'm going to go ahead and unlist. I'm going to go, well, you know what? We'll do that next week. Never mind. Oh, brother. I'm just going to leave it here. I don't feel good. Dude, this thing's blown out. What's going on? What's going on, camera? What's going on, camera? All right, hold on one second. Let me fix this. Much better. Now I'm not blown out of the picture. Red shirt for the red day. Why isn't anyone dueling today? That's a good question. That is a good question, my friend. NQ. Got about 30 minutes of U.S. market open here, guys, for the week's over. Bruh. Here you go. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works on a 1 minute, guys. This is kind of a strategy. Not really. This is an extended strategy, but let's see. We got 1 minute left. Lower high, not a lower low, not a lower low, lower high, but who knows? Trend reversal. There's that change character. Locked in. I'm going to be a futures trader. I'm going to be a futures day trader. Still not showing up with the piss. What the pith? If that change character gets formed there, then we'll go for target. Give me the chotch. Give me the chotch. That chotch happens. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chotch happened. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. In the line. We got this, brother. We got this. I'm a day trader now. Is Bitcoin continuing? Yo, Bitcoin's recovering that entire dump. If that doesn't explain to you how much opportunity that was on that dump, you're crazy. That doesn't explain to you how much opportunity that was on that dump, you're crazy. Let's see here. Let's see here. We got a now we got higher lows on the lows there, the oscillator. If this plays out, that'd be lit. Normally what we like to see is lower lows. Remember on that oscillator, lower low, then it goes up, creates an extended price, comes back down, creates a turning point like this. Maybe the alternative works on the NQ 1 minute. The alternative strategy works on the NQ 1 minute. Does it? Or does it not? Stay tuned to find out. I will say the biggest thing, to be honest, about if you do want to day trade, guys, is cutting your losses the minute it doesn't start going your way. I mean, you can't, and then you add to your winners. If you can add to your winners and cut your losses short on, it seems harder than it is, or it seems easier than it is. Sorry, the other way. But truly, that's a huge game changer, because a lot of people will like let this come all, like, more than likely if like this candle closes below that there, it's like if it closes below this price, I'd probably just exit like right here. So it's like, you know, that's the biggest thing. It's like, here's your structural point here, right? Here's our structure. If that, like this, if this happens here, instead of letting it, you know, waiting out the stop loss, and just cutting it here, and, you know, it clearly didn't break out, right? So it's like, that's a huge thing I could tell you. You know, this is a 1 minute, so this could take out a stop here in 30 seconds, like before this candle's even done. Like here, you'll see in a sec. If this structure doesn't get respected, then there's not really no reason to hold it. Your odds of it actually playing out are probably a lot less. That's why I was saying on these turning points, it's quite interesting. So watch that structural point right here. Right here. See if price closes above or below that. But you guys know me, I'm not a big day trader, but I overall like respect and know the key factors around how people are so successful at it. It's just, you know, you have to take your losses. You don't want to just ride a stop. I mean, you can up your stops. It's good to put stops in profit once you're there, but like if structure is actually not in play here, like if it doesn't actually show up, there's no reason to continue to hold that, because your odds of it going and touching your stop loss is 10 times greater. This may well have defeated auto margins for people without reverse. Yeah, so it's literally like, here's the difference here between the people that where's Bitcoin? On this sell-off here, it's like liquidate. People that don't leverage are like, dude, I'm buying the heck out of this thing, and they end up buying at like a really good level. Let's go back to the indicator. So look, structure was obeyed there, right? Structure got obeyed there. So we'll see here. Does it want to actually break through, or does it want to just like break down on that structure? So I mean, the point I'm trying to make is a lot of people come into it and they have an idea of their trade, right? But again, if you're trading on lower time frames, you don't there's not much gonna like perfectly work out for you, because lower setups always can be killed. And you'll see with people that even create like automated trading systems and stuff, it's just you have to adjust it over time for it to be actually long-term successful. But if you're trading like weekly levels and stuff, and you're swinging like we've talked about on stream a million times, and overall that's the best thing you can do. That is the best thing you can do, because even like here, like boom, that's worth taking the loss because it broke that structure. You had finally had your candle close, and look, and now it's even dumping more. So it's just one of those things. You like, there's no reason to me hold that into this stop loss, because the structure broke on that 1 minute. Right, you'll already see it's dipping again. So I mean, I would highly suggest you guys, if you can write down to cut your losses when it's not going your way. Don't just ride the stop. Don't buy more because you think it's going to reverse, and then, you know, add to your winners. So if it's up here, if it was breaking out and showing it going to my way, right, I could add to that and then capitalize on me being correct versus me being wrong and thinking I can capitalize on it. You got to think opposite thinking is always key here. Where would we drive this? How do you know fake chotch? It doesn't get respected. So like here, see this chotch here? It tried to get respected, but it didn't get respected, right? So it broke back. That's why I was saying, if that structural point broke there, Because look at the difference here. It's like the stop on this would have been here, right? Would have been here versus down here. Look, guys. See, this is what I'm saying. You see what happened there? You see how I cut my loss early? We had the original stop down here, and this is a 1 minute chart. So like normally I wouldn't take that trade, but you know we like to just burn time here. But you see how that stop would have hit? I just saved, like we took a loss for, I don't know, like obviously this is fake, but for 1,700, the loss would have been 4,500, right? Down here, if I would have left that stop, because I'm thinking, you know, my strategy is gonna play out. It's gotta work, right? It's like, but no, it's like structure did not hold here. It tried to, but it immediately rejected that structure. So I'm gonna get out as soon as that happens. So like in this case right now, it actually is flipping a bit. Like you had structure change here, down here, right? It's retracing. You might have like an inverse head and shoulders type pattern as well. If the oscillator were to come back up, create a bear strength on the downside, it could be an opportunity. But again, the biggest thing for people is not adding to your winners and not cutting your losses. You have to just cut them. Do not buy more. If the minute you start buying more, the minute you're going to do even worse. You're going to lose twice as much money. It's just, you can't add, you know, but that's trading in general. That comes down to the trading side of it, right? It comes down to trading. When it comes to investing, it's way different. Investing, you know, you can take dips and you can take lows as opportunities to give you a better position. And then you know, go accordingly. But he's a baller off the tee box, man. Look at all those sand traps. Goodness gracious. I bet you I would hit every single one of those. I bet you I'd hit every single one. So this would have ran our stop down here, and then it would have, you know, it would have failed. We would have been, you know, if I didn't cut my loss early, I'd have been pissed because it'd be back in profit, right? But again, guys, that's not one of our normal setups. It's just like me trying to give you guys some of a good thought process to have when you enter trades while we wait for our 2 hour mark here. We got 2 minutes left, guys. To enter that giveaway, we're gonna do the Bitcoin predictions is gonna be less. If you put less, guys, you're probably the winner on Bitcoin predictions. Yeah, you're definitely the winner on Bitcoin predictions. If you put less with that big dump, but yes. Any news on those Nashville clouds? Goodness gracious. You have the last few minutes here to enter the giveaway. We're gonna pick it, guys. I honestly don't feel the best. Everyone in my family here has been sick right now, so I'm just chilling. AMD down 4% today. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'll probably take some profits off of this today because it's testing that low. But look at this, by the way. Watch this. Go to 4 hour. 4 hour open close level here. And you got one down here. So watching that too, what I can do is I can go to a 1 minute. Clearly there was resistance there, right? So watch here in a second. See if that 4 hour resistance now gets, like, it just broke through. See when it comes down here, see if you get a bullish closure. Just broke through it. Look at the buying coming off of that. Bitcoin less wins. Yes, sir. If you said less, great job, my friends. Great job. Bitcoin less is the winner. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get to our end screen, guys. Let's get to the giveaway here. Let's get to the giveaway. Your boy's tired. Your boy's ears hurt. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Where we at? Okay, he's short. Okay, cool. He can putt for birdie. I bet. Yeah, boy's exhausted. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes to enter the giveaway. Wait, can I do a? Hold on. Let me see here. Widget. Can I do a clock? Clock. Wait, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You got 2 more minutes, my friends. I'm gonna do this. 2-minute countdown. There you go. I don't need a video. Just give me like a. There you go. Start. There you go, guys. The clock has begun. When that hits, when that 2-minute timer hits 0, or ending the giveaway. Okay, and we're gonna start picking winners. Okay. Holy cow. Okay, well, this is probably the most we've had. Somebody's either botting or what's our analytics? Okay, never mind. We've had roughly 2,000. We've had over 2,000 people come through the stream. So we have 1,100 tickets and 700 people have entered. 1,100 tickets. Now, if you're a Hodl Gang member, remember, you get 5 entries. You got 5 entries. Everybody else that's just subscribed, you get 1. So make sure you join the Hodl Gang for next week. Every Friday, you do get extra entries. Okay. We have 1,100 tickets today. This thing goes up every week. Appreciate everybody that has joined, though. Guys, actually, as the timer's going right now, to claim... Now, again, you have to claim your winnings, okay? You have to reach out to me on Discord. If you don't, I'll try, my best to possibly find you. But, again, I need you to do this for me, please. We're giving away free money. I mean, just come on. All I need you to do is join the Discord, right? Join the Discord. It's absolutely free. You're not going to get spam messages or anything. And you're going to contact me. After we do the winners, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to contact me. But my name is Jacob Luxalgo on the, you know what, while we're, in just a second before I pick the winners, I'll show you. I'll show you in just a second. We got 18 seconds, my friends. I'm literally going to hit end at 18 seconds. So, 18 seconds. 10 seconds. Come on, baby. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. All right. Ending it now. All right. Stop. Okay. Giveaway has ended, my friends. And we are ready to go. Look at that. Like 4-hour weekly. 4-hour break there. That's a 4-hour level, right? Bounce right over it. You had to get on the 1 minute and then just tore right through it. Insane. Even when it did it here, broke through. Resistance broke through. Crazy. Okay, that is the end of the entries, my friends. Good luck, everybody. Let me unpin this message really quickly. Make sure you go to the Discord. Okay. Make sure you go to the Discord like this. You click up in the top right-hand corner. When you are a winner, you click Jacob Luxalgo up there. Top right-hand corner, there's a little member list there. Click Jacob Luxalgo and then reach out to me, okay? Reach out to me if you are a winner, or just go to the social media tab. You should see me post in here a few times, or just literally there I am, Jacob Luxalgo. Just click my name. I maybe will just ping you guys too in here, but make sure you join that Discord. I posted the link above. I'm gonna just do it again. Search Discord on search Luxalgo Discord on Google if you don't have the link, but make sure you join Discord. You click my name, top right hand corner, Luxalgo Jacob, and you message me if you are a winner. All right, that being said, my friends, let's get to the end screen. Let's pick some winners. We have in total 1,130 people. 1,130 entries. So y'all know the drill, though. Even though I don't feel good, I'm gonna pop off for you guys. So let's go. Gotta get our music going. All right. Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. You ready? Sip a party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up. It's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bub. My mind got what you need. Our first winner coming in hot. First winner. Are you ready? Bottle full of bub. My mind got what you need. If you need to feel a buzz, I'm in the having sex. Here we go. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting rough. First winner is Edgar. Congratulations, Edgar. Make sure you join the Discord. You reach out to me. You just won $100. Great job, Edgar. Congrats, my friend. Next up, pick another winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. MVR Cell. Mark Mibcell. I don't even know how to say your name. MVR Cell. Great job, man. You won $100. Make sure you reach out to me on the Discord, and we will get you those winnings next week, okay? Early next week. We usually do it on Mondays, get you your winnings if you complete what we need to. All right, we got one more person. One more person. I think, was Marcel a winner? Or was Marcel a Hodl gang member? I think he might be. All right, here we go. Next beat drop. We got this. Wait for it. Alright, next winner. Big Dennis. Big Dennis wins $100. The man with the crazy liquidity wins. Big Dennis. Is he here? Big Dennis wins. Yo, you won $100. That's awesome. Congrats, Dennis. Congrats, brother. AutoCake member, strong. Little OGs, brother. Wins $100. Great work, my friends. If you entered, appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We do this every Friday, okay? Guys, we literally do this every Friday, okay? Yet another Hodl gang member winning again. I think we might have had 2. I can't remember. Some people just joined today, so I 100% can't remember. But, guys, you do the drill. Big Dennis, congrats, man. $100 coming to you, brother. But, again, join the Discord, guys. Reach out to me, and we'll get it to you guys. We give away $400 every week. We do $100 to our top 10 viewers, and then we do $300 on Fridays. So, just literally... Like, I'm sorry. I wish everybody could win, but again, we do it every week. So hopefully, you know, if maybe one day you'll win. I know, like, Dame has been here since, like, day one. He finally won the top 10 things. So as long as you're tuning back in, you do have a higher, you know, chance of winning. And it's absolutely free, guys. You just sub and you just type in !100. If you become a Hodl gang member, you get 5 entries. We literally do it every Friday. Asking about the discounts. That discounts are random. You just have to come to the stream. Wait, why did it just... Oh, did you just renew for another month there? Let's go. Big Dennis. Appreciate it, man. I don't even know what he did there. That's new. I haven't seen that one. But, guys, I appreciate all our Hodl gang members, people that are joining up today. Thanks for tuning in. And I feel sick. I'm praying I feel better by Monday. Guys, Les is our winner. So, right now... for our top 10 viewer giveaway, it's seeming like we're going to get Sortic definitely is in the top 10. Dame definitely in the top 10. David definitely in the top 10. Alex definitely in the top 10. Silent Auto definitely in the top 10. And I think Brad is definitely in the top 10. So great job to you guys. Doberman guy might be too. But great job to you that are in it. Everybody that's in the 400-point range could be different. But appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here every day with me. It is a grind. This is very draining, but it's a lot of fun. I like hanging out with you guys, going over the charts. Quite a day today in the markets. But if you hit the like button, thank you. If you sub today, thank you. Guys, besides that, have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully, I will feel better by Monday, and we can get rolling. Happy Masters weekend. Watch Fitzpatrick. That's my boy. Got some money on him. Hopefully he can at least get in the top 10. But overall, guys, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you Monday. All right, peace. Oh, man, I'm so sick.
Who's your daddy?